Chair recognizes the gentleman from Pike, 93. Discussion on the bill.
Thank you, Speaker. If I may speak on the bill, please.
You may proceed.
Speaker, as I was sitting here today, my mind is going back to history. And I remember 11 years ago, I sat on that balcony up there, and I watched the House floor debate. And boy, I liked it. I liked it. And I went home and I told my wife, I'm going to run for the House of Representatives. That's what I want to do. And I can say, Representative Keith Hall, your public servant, put in this budget a new school for the children of Phelps. I can be very proud of that, gentleman from Meade. And I can be very happy what we've done. And you know, I want to say this. Me and the gentleman from Ballard, we had a great day Sunday. Other ends of the state, from the west and the east, an old Cardinal and me and old Cubby sat together and had a great discussion about this philosophical differences about government and what we do. Speaker, I've got a CCC road in Pike County that they built, the Corps Conservation Commission built. I can take you to it, up in Smith Fork. I've got a gymnasium at the old school by the WPA. And I remember those days, and they thought Roosevelt walked on water. Because those people didn't have nothing until government came and helped and put them back to work, and they're poor coal miners. And gentlemen from Monroe, if you've ever worked as a janitor, like I have worked as a janitor, you like having a good wage that you can work, and you fight for good wages for your people. And Speaker, as we sit here today, I don't agree with everything the federal government has done. I don't agree with the carbon tax that has killed the coal industry and took a $1 billion bite out of Kentucky's economy and cost us 5,000 coal mining jobs in East Kentucky. And I denounced that. As chairman of Energy, I denounced what our congressional leaders, Republican and Democrat, had done. And Speaker, as I sit here today, I think about corporations. I'm a businessman. I've got several businesses. I don't have a problem with the net operating loss. Because I can tell you that when my great Governor Patton was here, we cut corporate tax. Now there's a whole wall of people lined up back here, experts on the budget. They will tell you, and I'm going to tell you, that corporate Kentucky is paying half the tax today that it did when I came in here 10 years ago. Now, here we come on bended knee to solve a $1 billion gaping hole, how to solve this budget price. And I'm telling you, everybody's got to come to the altar and pay something, Speaker, to chip in and help this problem. Now, if business has got to give a net operating loss, well, God bless them. We thank you, and that's your part you've done to solve this budget. If teachers have got to give up 2 days, God bless you and thank you. We're solving our problem. If the gentleman from Hardin can find $36 million in savings, God bless him and thank you, gentleman from Hardin. We've solved the budget problem. We've not raised taxes. Now, I'm going to be a businessman and let the press print this. I don't look at the net operating loss as a tax on me. No, it's not. I still get 22 years to write that baby off. They've not took a thing from me. And Speaker, as I look today at what we are trying to do and what we're trying to protect, I will bank my political future and pray that I come back, that I've done the right thing in my poor boy coal miner son way, that I did the right thing for my people in Pike County. Because it's who I represent, it's who I labor for, and who I'm a public servant of. And if Lincoln said we are a government of the people, for the people, by the people, I came to Frankfort to help. I didn't come to Frankfort to lay off people. I didn't come to Frankfort to make people bleed. I didn't come to Frankfort to cut people off Medicaid. I came here to help, Speaker. And I'm going to tell you, if the day comes that we've got to cut off arms and legs and people get to go home and we furlough or go to a crazy 4-day week in education, it's time for me to go home. It's time for me to go home. And Speaker, with that, I will bank my political future with your leadership and with our great floor leader from Elliott, that we have done the right thing today. We all know when this goes down the hallway, it's going to change. That's the process. The founding fathers set it up that way, Republican, Democrat. They set it up that way. It's the process. But at the end of the day, like the gentleman from Knox, my good friend, the gentleman from Knox, and I love him, you've got to do what you think is best. And I respect that. I respect that from my friends on the other side of the aisle, like the good gentleman from Ballard. I respect that. But I'm telling you, where I come from in the East, an old coal miner's poor boy that grew up with nothing and having nothing, we want water and sewer, and we need new schools. And I'm going to tell you, Speaker, if we increase the debt 7.43, it's no different than what the governor's plan was. And any economist will tell you, as the great gentleman from Madison will tell you, it's in these times that government must step forward and be the leader and set the pace like history has proved in the Great Depression. So, Speaker, I'm going to tell you, I'm one boy today that is proud as a peacock. And I can't wait to press that button and let that big green come up on Hall up there that we're voting for this budget. And if they send me home, Speaker, they can send me home and I'll gladly go, because I represent Pike County and the poor people of Pike County and the common people of Pike County that wants those basic necessities of life: water, sewer, schools, and roads. And, Speaker, I'm going to tell you, I'm like the gentleman from Knox that gets to sit back there with the gentleman from Trimble. He's done a yeoman's job, and his beautiful blue-eyed wife that's with him today to support him in case he got weak-kneed, and he won't. He hasn't yet. Speaker, I'm proud to be a member of that A&R committee that voted this budget out. I'm proud to be a member that today will vote in favor of this budget, and I can proudly speak in front of anybody back in Pike County, lovely lady from Pike, that we did what's right for the people of Pike County. And thank you, Speaker.